days later, at age 92, on a soft autumn night, while sitting on the porch of the sandstone farmhouse, Angelina was at his side. As always, a few minutes before, a singing bird had landed on the railing. The bird of time, and Peter had turned to Angelina and had said, I have to go now, I love you. She'd whispered to him, come back to me, Peter. Peter smiled, finding serenity even in death, and breathed his last breath happy to the last. As the angel of light came and blessed him, the soft winds murmured a dirge as darkness fell, and the flowered Canterbury bells rang their funereal tune. Bill was buried 2 days later in the rural cemetery, and after all the eulogies had been said, and after the grave had been covered with dirt, and after everyone had gone home, only one person remained behind, Angelina, and she lay down on Peter's grave to die, ready to melt into the dust and intermingle with his throughout all eternity. After a day or so, she got up, and so it seemed, irresistibly drawn by the enchanting tune of a nightingale, and as such she became encased in the magic of its song, as a sheen was formed around her into a transparent dome. She protected therein from the elements. From this invisible and charmed hen, she could again see into the life of things, as she watched old Autumn making his last rounds. And she soon saw the pine trees throwing down their cones as winter came. The elves themselves, now visible to her, laid down to sleep, cuddled into the fluffy beds of wild clematis. The snow fell for several weeks, although the winter blossoms still sprouted on the black thorns. And then the nightingale, having transferred its power to Angelina's encasement, impaled itself on the thorn, turning the blossoms red with the life that fled. And all the while Angelina could see the spot where Peter lay buried, like some kind of flower ball awaiting a new birth in some far and distant spring. There for a while Her spirit soared like that of her angel namesake Ash. She met Peter's soul at the gate of heaven, where he told her as he entered, "I'll be back, your love will bring me back. Find me as I found you, back down to earth, having been returned to her enchanted shell." Angelina felt the love he'd left behind, and it brought her warmth and comfort in her apparently endless vigil, the time moving slowly at first. But soon the months seemed to pass by in an instant, as all the while the bird's song yet reverberated within her. Seasons came and went, the landscape changing around her, as in time-lapse photography. Trees rooted in the fields like grass, the sun rays through the sky in a perpetual afterglow of a golden march. Even the 1,000-year-old yew trees grew, weeds covered the flower gardens, and grew up through the porch of the old sandstone farmhouse. Each day Angelina grew younger in her netherworld. The aches and pains of the years fall away like so much chaff.
Each day Angelina grew younger in her netherworld, the aches and pains of the years falling away like so much chaff.
Oh, my dancing in moonlight's embrace, with dreams of a tiara and a royal grace. She's a princess in
At age 24, she was released from her crystal dome and stepped out into a cold white winter. Surely all the world was dead, but suddenly a snowdrop flower appeared in the heat of a tombstone, as a fairy stood over her grave. "'Tis not dead," the fairy said, and with a wave of a wand an early spring began. Angelina sprouting back into life, like some kind of winter jasmine. The years then blew their pipes to awaken all of nature. Double daisies of double love sprouted over the rural cemetery, in the memory of Peter and Angelina's love. Kisses grew on the bushes as bits of blossoms from someone dear, from the one who had died and given his fragrance to the night. Yesterday turned into yesteryear, 2 decades had passed. Angelina had to find Peter. She She could feel his living presence out there somewhere in the world. Not knowing where to go at first, she let her instincts guide her, just as his had led him to Rhine Cliff to find her. The crow landed at her feet, and she followed it to the old train station. The train's now running magnetically 100 feet off and round in order to allow people better access to the pure clean river. She boarded a southbound transport and got off at Fishkill for reasons unknown. In Fishkill, which was now a borough of New York City, she walked through the crowds, arriving at an electronic arts center where a meeting was going on. She stepped inside and immediately felt electricity emanating from a man who was painting at an electronic easel. One who suddenly stopped and looked at her intently. Peter looked a bit different than before, younger of course, but then she herself looked in a mirror and saw that she too was younger. And a bit different look, she hesitated, sure but still nervous, and then walked toward him as all the room seemed to watch her. Where is that scene that you're painting? That old farmhouse, she asked him. I'm not sure, he answered. I've never been there. The scene just sort of keeps coming to me as an artistic vision. It seems as if somehow I've always known of it. It is the sandstone farmhouse where we used to live. We don't show it. This afternoon, Angelina, you've returned and you found me. I knew you'd come back someday. It's been a long time. Where is that scene that you're painting? That old farmhouse, she asked him. I'm not sure, he answered. I've never been there. The scene just sort of keeps coming to me as an artistic vision. It seems as if somehow I've always known of it. I've always known of it. It is the sandstone farmhouse where we used to live. We don't show it. This afternoon, Angelina, you've returned and you found me. I knew you'd come back someday. It's been a long time.
I came as soon as I could. I was preserved and given youth in a crystal dome in some sort of fairyland during all the while that you were growing up through your new boyhood into the man you are today.
A vision was with me always, angel. Remember more and more of us with each incarnation. It's getting easier. I remember now being old and dying in your arms on the front porch on that autumnal night. Our love was so strong that it brought us back for years.